Hi guys, it's me Tech Marlos, and today we're checking out something a little different from the usual smartphones, projectors, or sound systems. This one's for people who are looking to optimize space, maximize functionality, and still have a modern appliance that looks clean and premium in the home. We're talking about the Summit 60-inch all-in-one kitchenette with electric range, refrigerator, freezer, and sink, model X60L. Now, this isn't your typical gadget, but in a way, it's one of the most practical tech products for small spaces, apartments, offices, or even commercial setups where you want everything in one compact unit. And the way Summit has designed this all-in-one kitchen really feels like the Swiss Army knife of kitchen appliances. So, let's break it down. At first glance, what you notice is the minimalist design. It's got a white finish, very clean and neutral, so it blends into pretty much any kind of environment without screaming for attention. It's a 60-inch wide unit, so not tiny, but for what it packs inside, it's very space efficient. The build looks solid, industrial but still sleek enough that you wouldn't mind seeing it in a modern studio apartment. Now let's talk about what makes this special. It's not just a fridge or a range or a sink, it's all of that in one integrated unit. You get a 2-burner smooth top electric range, a sink with faucet, a refrigerator-freezer combination, plus storage and counter space. So really, this one product checks off a bunch of boxes you would normally need 3 or 4 separate appliances for. Starting with the electric range. This is a smooth glass cooktop with 2 burners. It's modern, easy to clean, and doesn't take up much space. If you've lived in a small apartment before, you know how much counter space is gold, so having burners that sit flush with the counter surface is a big win. The controls are front-facing knobs, pretty intuitive, and it feels like Summit made it with practicality first. Next up, the sink. It's a stainless steel sink, pretty compact but definitely functional for basic kitchen tasks. The faucet comes included, and the placement is smart. It's on one end of the kitchenette so you're not cramming your cooking and washing into the same tiny space. It really gives you that modular, mini kitchen vibe. Then we've got the refrigerator-freezer combo. This is a real highlight, because you're not just getting a mini fridge like you'd expect in some dorm setup. This is a proper under-counter refrigerator with a true freezer section. The capacity is solid for daily use. You can fit groceries, drinks, and frozen items without constantly feeling like you're out of room. And the fact that it's integrated into the same unit means everything lines up visually in a clean way. So how does this all work together in real life? Well, if you're in a small living space like a studio, or maybe a shared office where you want the ability to cook, clean, and store food without dedicating an entire room to a kitchen, this is pretty much the ultimate solution. You roll this in, hook up the necessary power and water connections, and you've got yourself a functional kitchen without the headache of installing separate appliances. One of the things I like is the attention to detail. The electric range has safety features, the refrigerator has adjustable shelves, and the whole layout is designed so you can actually use it comfortably without constantly bumping into one section while you're using another. For example, you can have a pot boiling on the cooktop while still having easy access to the sink and fridge without feeling cramped. In terms of build quality, Summit is known for durable appliances. This unit is built with long-term use in mind. The stainless steel sink, sturdy cooktop, and reliable compressor in the refrigerator all come together in a package that feels premium enough for residential spaces, but rugged enough for light commercial environments too. Now, let's talk about use cases. This is not just for apartments. Think about tiny homes, dormitories, guest houses, vacation rentals, or even break rooms in offices where you don't want a full kitchen install but you want more than just a microwave and a water cooler. This unit actually makes a lot of sense in all those scenarios. And for Airbnb hosts or property managers, this could be a killer investment because it adds real functionality without a full renovation. Energy efficiency is another thing worth mentioning. The electric range is designed to be efficient, the refrigerator is Energy Star rated, and the whole setup is optimized for performance without being a power hog. That's important if you're running this in a small space where power consumption is something you're watching closely. From a design perspective, I'd say the biggest strength here is integration. Instead of piecing together a random fridge, a separate sink, and a plug-in cooktop, you get this all-in-one system that looks unified. And that matters. A lot of people